You guys are aware that I am actually being active on Twitch lately, and then there was one streamer I came across who actually taught me about one thing that the British tanks have as an advantage over like Soviet APHC BC or the American APC BC with explosive filler. And yes, it's definitely something new, considering the fact that the last time I played the Avenger, I wasn't really using it to its full potential. Hey guys, it's Jim here, and welcome back to finally another video of War Thunder. And I do apologize for not playing War Thunder for a very long time. Mainly because firstly, Enlisted. Enlisted is calling me. No, not really. The Enlisted grind is there. I mean, if you have been following the channel for some time, then yeah, you would definitely see that I've been playing Enlisted like nobody's business. The other reason is that I was actively avoiding the grind events that Gaijin has been putting out in November and December. Yeah, mainly because the rewards are not worth it, or rewards are something I don't really care about. And I'm really in no mood to put up with those players who try to use the lowest battle rating rank 3 vehicles. Anyway, I didn't play War Thunder for some time, mainly because I was actively avoiding the grind, only for me to come back at a very wrong time. I swear, Gaijin is spying on me or something. But you know what, I decided to just bite the bullet and just roll with it. After all, I haven't played War Thunder for some time, especially since I'm yet to finish the Soviet faction of Heroes and Generals but it's War Thunder series. A series where I play Heroes and Generals vehicles in War Thunder, including the ones I'm not comfortable with playing or the vehicles that nobody plays for a good reason. I decided to come back to War Thunder and play out one of my all-time favorite vehicles, despite its drawbacks, the Avenger. And if you're wondering, why suddenly play the Avenger? You guys are aware that I am actually being active on Twitch lately, or at least the last couple years, following the usual people as well as discovering a few others who play in War Thunder or Enlisted. And then there was one streamer I came across who actually taught me about one thing that the British tanks have as an advantage over like Soviet APHC BC or the American APC BC with explosive filler. And yes, it's definitely something new, considering the fact that the last time I played the Avenger, I wasn't really using it to its full potential. So if you have no idea what the potential is, let me do a little bit of a demo. This is a T-34-85 that everybody knows and loves. And here is a Panther D that you managed to sneak up on. Watch what happens when I shoot the engine deck. Yep, that's right. Engine, radiator, fuel tank, we'll just eat the shell from breakfast. And doing no damage to the tank at all. Basically just giving them time to put out the fire, turn around and shoot you. Now here is the British Avenger, or basically any British tank with the 17 pounder or 84mm whatever. And here is the Panther D's rear. Yup, that's right. British solid armor piercing, or basically any other solid armor piercing rounds, has the ability to go right through modules. And then if you're wondering, James, that's not a big deal, that's a Panther tank. If you come up behind it, just shoot the turret. Well, maybe for the Panther, but let me give you another scenario. Imagine you're in the Sherman 76 or the Tiger H1 instead. You're playing one of those vehicles, and instead of a Panther tank that you came across from the rear, it's an IS-1, and it's an IS-1 doing this. That's right, it's a British tank. All I can say is, fuck your becoz tactic. Anyway, one of the main reasons why I like to play this thing, I suspect is because I played a lot of the Sherman Firefly and I wasn't too particularly fond of its gun depression as well as its suspension causing the gun to bounce a lot, whereas the Avenger doesn't really have the issue. However, between the Sherman Firefly and the Avenger, firstly, this thing armor isn't really looking too good, like, yeah, pretty much anything can penetrate this. But then again, considering that Gaijin decided to add this piece of shit at battle rating 4.0, at this point, I don't think armor would have really mattered. However, one thing to take note about the Avenger's armor is this thing right here. The good news is that these fenders around here just basically means that it's not really an open top vehicle. However, it really doesn't take much for a medium caliber, loaded with high explosive, like, the KV-176mm shell. All you need to do is just shoot this, and that's an overpressure. So yeah, something you need to be careful of when you're playing all down or sitting behind cover. And then other aspects comparing with the Sherman Firefly, this thing goes up to 52 kilometers an hour, doesn't really take that long to build up speed either. Like, yeah, this is way faster than pretty much the Shermans and the Fireflies. As well as you might also say, oh, this is a British tank. It's not exactly known to have reverse gear. Like, sure, 3 kilometers an hour. Here's the thing though, your Shermans are not doing so well either. Like, 5 kilometers an hour. The Sherman, let's see, Sherman M4A3 76, 5.4 kilometers an hour, and then let's see, the Panther D maybe. Yeah, 4 kilometers an hour. Now, of course, the pride and joy of this thing, which is more or less the reason why I like to play this thing, is a 17 pounder. And of course, 17 pounder goes. I like to use this shell a lot. Armor piercing ballistic cap shell that pans up to 190 millimeters of armor. And of course, no explosive filler as I mentioned earlier on. And also has a decent angle of penetration and shrapneling. Now, another downside to be careful of is that this thing doesn't really have a machine gun. Like, this thing up here, that's just me fucking around. It doesn't have a machine gun, so if you have to deal with like one of those irritating anti-air vehicles, yeah, you might want to bring some high explosive shells. And of course, some smoke shells, because why not? And then other aspects of the gun, 6 seconds reload, which is pretty good, and then if you manage to ace your crew, yeah, 5.5 seconds reload. That's almost as fast as the French M4A1 FL10 autoloader. And then gun depression negative 10 degrees is very good. A bit of a low profile, so sometimes you feel like it's negative 11 or 12. However, be very careful when pointing the gun backwards because of this thing right here. And finally, no gun stabilizer, but it doesn't really bounce too much, so I'm really not too concerned. But yeah, basically fast, good firepower, good rate of fire. Like, everything I could ask for from a tank, and despite this lack of armor, like, really bad armor, like, autocannons can definitely chew right through this, no issue. I really don't have an issue with it at all. But before I leave you to the gameplay, I know some people who are watching are gonna be like, oh, you are cherry picking your videos. It's not really, this vehicle is really not that good. Well, firstly, I didn't lie about this thing's armor or firepower. Secondly, I didn't really get my max up tiers that often. Like, around 15 or 16 matches I've played, I've only been max up tiered 3 times, which actually caught me by surprise, but looking at all the vehicles and their new battle ratings, it really shouldn't. So most of the time it's just me, battle rating 4.3, battle rating 4.7, 5.0 at the very most, and then any other vehicles 5.3, 5.7, they're very likely getting their max up tiers, or they are vehicles that nobody really plays. 4.7 is pretty much its own battle rating at this point. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about the Avenger. Now let's take this thing out into battle and hopefully I can see more people's butts. Let's just say. I would have seen that if I were you. What the okay. I'll take it. Homie, I can't help you if you keep doing that. Don't you ever dare forget about me, buddy. Never, ever, ever forget about me. What the f- I'm dead. Thank you. Oh no 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 no! Drive drive drive! Drive, drive, drive. God damn it. That's fine though. I was counting on the fact that my teammate like damaged them or something. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Damn it! It was a lot lower than I thought. Yeah, the guy hiding by the temple is in a really good spot. I don't really want to risk it. You cannot be serious with me, game. Wanna get out for spawn? Oh, son of a bitch. Get off of spawn, buddy. The KV2 is not dead. There you are. You're kinda on your own there, buddy. There we go. Yeah, it's a T-34E. That's my mistake. Oh, is the T-34 all the way out there? Never mind. Ooh. Oh. I was about to say, this is not somebody I want to toy with. His armor piercing doesn't even need to penetrate. Yeah, why did you lie to me, man? Come on.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Armor piercing loaded. The victory is near. Armor piercing loaded.
That's what I get. Really, game? That's all it took? There it is. Yeah, I made a mistake. That was my fault. What is with me and hitting everybody's engine today? Yeah, I'm not sorry at all. I know what the thing's capable of.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Armor piercing! Loading! Target destroyed.
Yeah, whatever. Match over. The match is over. Damn it.
Armor piercing! Loading!
That is going to haunt me later on.
Loading! Armor piercing! Loading! Target destroyed.
Oh, I got your gunner this time.
Armor piercing! Loading! Target destroyed. Armor piercing! Loading!
Taking cover. I see a plane coming. There's a Cheffy way on there. Then there's also that guy.
Armor piercing. Loading.
Thank you, gun depression.
Target damaged. Target destroyed. Armor piercing. Loading.
Yeah, this is just cruel. Where's the Cheffy that was over at sea, by the way? Pretty sure he's not dead.
Attention to the map. Armor piercing. Loaded. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Stole it.
Armor piercing. Loaded.
Yeah, this is just cruel. Fly level, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, take it, buddy. I deserve it.